Hello and welcome. My name's Chris, for those of you who don't know me. In this session we're going to be doing a Tabata workout. Tabata, if you've not heard of it before, is a high intensity interval based session where it's 4 minutes long, doing 8 sets of 20 seconds work on an exercise, followed by 10 seconds to rest and recover. In this particular session we're going to be doing 2 of those. We're going to do an upper body and a lower body workout, 4 exercises within each one. If you do want to follow along, that's great, but what I would do is recommend having a general warm-up before you crack on. What I'll do now is I'll just demonstrate the first 4 exercises in that upper body workout and we'll crack on. That's it. So first exercise then is the press-up jack. There's a couple of versions to this, so you can start off in a normal press-up position, hands underneath the shoulders, make sure the abs are tight, tucking the tailbone in slightly. You can regress this onto your knees if you wish. Just make sure whichever version you're going for, ankles up to the shoulders are aligned or knees up to the shoulders are aligned. Try and avoid bending at the waist. And in this position, you're going to come down into a normal press up, and this is where it changes. You're going to explosively come up into a wide arm position and then back into that press up, close arm to wide arm. Again, you can regress that onto your knees, repeat the same thing. If you're struggling, because it is quite a tough workout or tough exercise, what you can do is go into that press up and walk your hands out, then go back into that wide arm press up, walk your hands back in. Good. So that's the first exercise. Second one is again on your front, lying down on the floor this time. You're going to start off in what they call the dart position in Pilates. Feet want to remain on the floor, chest nice and proud, looking into the mat, reach your hands up and towards your feet. And all you're going to do is you're going to swing, bend your arms as if you're doing a breaststroke coming into the water, and then reaching your arms, circling your arms around back to that starting position. So that's the next one. And then after that, we've got a T-raise. So you're going to bring your arms out to the sides. What we're going to do is we're going to reach them up towards the sky, pinching the shoulder blades together, reaching the chest off the floor, then coming back down, setting them again as we come back up. Still looking into the mat. And then after that, using either a chair, like so, or if you've got something like a dip bar, then that's perfect. All you're going to do is start off your legs out straight, chest up proud, sinking towards the floor, as if you're about to sit on the floor, and pushing yourself back up. Keeping your hands about shoulder width apart. If you're starting to struggle, bend your legs, and it takes a little bit of the weight off your arms. Good. So, we're going to be cracking on. well done so far. Keep it going. Hope you found that challenging. So the second one is focusing on the lower body. So first exercise is a squat jump. So if we start off feet shoulder width apart, you're going to come to a position where you're going to bring the hips back. You're going to bring your arms up as you come down. In this bottom point, we want to make sure the heel stays on the ground. Our crease to hip is below the knees, and we're making sure our knees don't fall inwards. Arms up high. You're going to throw your arms up as you come up into a jump, squat jump, and absorb it with bent legs. Good. Some common faults with this one then is heels would come off, so you want to make sure you sit the heel back. So if you imagine bringing the power whisk back first before you sit down, and then secondly, as people jump, what tends to happen is those knees fall inwards. So just make sure you kind of emphasize pushing your knees out slightly if you do notice your knees falling in. If you do start to struggle, which is quite a tough exercise to do, what you can do instead is just a normal air squat, if that's challenging enough. Good. Second one is a lunge jump. So with the lunge jump, you're going to come up into a wider than normal stride. So you might have to readjust your position if need be. So knee comes down towards the floor, hovering either just above, or you can lightly tap it. But in this front leg, we want to make sure that heel stays on the ground, that knee isn't tracking too far over the toes. And then all we're going to do from there is we're going to jump up, coming over to the other side, like so. And again, if you're struggling with this one, what you can do instead is just do a forward or reverse lunge if you're struggling. Same rules apply to that one, keeping that front foot, heel on the ground. Try and keep the torso upright rather than leaning forwards. Good. And then third exercise is a Cossack. So Cossack position, feet nice and wide, having your feet and knees turned out as well. So if you imagine your knees actually have a bit of rotation there as well at the hip. And all we're going to do from here is we're going to do a squat essentially on one side with the other leg straight. So as you come down, arms come up, you'll notice on the other leg that heel coming up, that foot pointing up towards the sky. It's just a comfortable position. And then same again over to the other side. Again, making sure knees and toes tracking on the same line and go as low as you feel comfortable. Last one is a frog squat. So you're going to go into a squat position, elbows on the inside of your knees, keep your hands together. All you're going to do from here is you're going to make sure you start from the bottom, push your hips up to the sky, keeping your elbows on the inside of your knees, and then coming back down. So this one's quite a nice one to work the front of your leg, the quadriceps, but it's also a nice one to kind of get a little bit of a stretch on the hamstrings there as well. Quite a tough one, that last one as well. You think it's quite easy, but it will kick in a bit. So we'll get ready for that one then. I'm not gonna lie, my legs feel quite knackered after that last one. I feel like I'm Bambi walking on ice at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed the session, both of them. If you want, you could subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more sessions, more videos like this, including Pilates sessions. Leave a comment down below what session you liked, what you didn't like, what exercises you'd like to see again or wouldn't. So yeah, cheers, thanks.